genuinely believe that if a woman doesn't give you sexual access, she's
Yep.
and the reason why is because men really don't deal with women for anything else except for sexuality. Maybe we care about your personality a little bit to talk to you, but the sexuality and your looks come first, and if you can't provide that, you're effectively useless.
Are you in a relationship? Are you single?
Fantastic.
That's why. Are you single? Yeah.
I know why you're asking that question, because I know women better than they know themselves, but raise your hands would disagree. Okay, why do you disagree?
Because I don't want to be looked at as just a sexual object. I'm smart. I'm educated.
Okay.
I can maintain myself.
Okay.
So I want to be looked at for my other qualities, and then secondary,
now,
she's
let me ask
great.
you this.
Sexually.
Let me ask you this. You know, I wish women would like look at my qualities. I'm a good video game player, but women don't tend to care about that.
Right, but maybe women will look like, oh, well, he's a good provider. He brings something to the table.
Yeah,
Provider.
I think that's the main thing. Is like,
There it
like,
is.
do you think men value education and provisioning like women do?
No.
I think they should.
We should.
They don't give a fuck. I think they should. I think they
Hold
should.
on. We don't operate on should, could, and would. Do
I
they?
think they
Yes
should.
or no? No, but
No,
do
they don't, but I think they should.
Why?
Okay, so since they don't, wouldn't it be in your best interest to, you know, operate in what men actually like?
Yes.
If you're trying to keep them, sis.
You know what's wrong with this video? One, when he said women are basically just sexual objects, I was like, what? What is this guy talking about? I do admit, intimacy is very important in a relationship, especially if you're married, but not when you are just starting out. A woman shouldn't provide sexual intimacy when she's starting out in a relationship. That doesn't make any sense. It only makes her a prostitute. And any man who will boldly say on the internet that women are sexual objects, that man is the definition of a misogynist. Okay? And also, for the women, if you want to stop appearing as a sexual object, then please stop dressing as a sexual object, because that's the only way. If you dress like a prostitute, people will regard you and see you as a prostitute. There is this saying that goes, the dress maketh the man, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. Now, this is the kind of activity a father and son should engage in. This is really wholesome. It reminds me of the things that are actually important. Family and being there for one another. Good job.
I ask you both to leave at this moment.
Well, I guess we got our answer.
You know, Planet Fitness, they say they're a judgment-free zone. I'm feeling very judged right now.
Me too. Although she said that we could go in there at the beginning.
Yeah.
So at first we were allowed to go in and now we're not.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Well, we got our answer.
Yeah.
We got our answer.
So the answer is yes and no.
Yeah.
Okay. Just so we're clear on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
How do we look? That's a lie.
Okay, for those of you who don't understand, this is actually a social experiment where basically the guy recording and the guy in the pink, awkward, disturbing, traumatizing, whatever attire that is, they were doing a social experiment where they would dress as woke people going into Planet Fitness and trying to get into the women's spaces. Unfortunately, the staff saw them, restricted them, and basically said they couldn't go. For those of you who know, Planet Fitness is actually a place where men are allowed in the women's spaces. They can just walk right in there, do whatever they want. Basically, now when these guys try to uncover the truth, they are being banned and restricted. What kind of crap is that? I thought this place was a judgment-free zone, but as you can see, they are clearly being judged for trying to follow the narrative that they push and the propaganda that they display. That's why I don't like this woke culture. It's destroying our society.
For me, a man's not gonna leave me, period. We're gonna be partners. I also don't want a man that's trying to dominate, control, tell me what to do, not listen to my opinion or my thoughts or consider what I have to say. I want somebody who's gonna be a partner.
This is what I'm saying. With your thinking, you actually disqualify yourself from meeting masculine men, because just you using words like partnership and things like that, what you speak, you thought before you you spoke it, right?
Right.
So what is a partnership? A partnership is different from a companionship. A partnership is different from a marriage. That's why you left your marriage, because you wanted a partnership. Because what you think, you are going to speak. And when you speak, you are going to act on those things too. So the fact that you think that a relationship is a partnership is the fact that you left your husband.
I don't know who told her what a relationship was, but it's definitely not a partnership. She obviously wants someone who she can control and someone who is basically a yes man, someone who can bend to her will at any time. She doesn't want a man who will lead her. She doesn't want someone who will provide and protect her. She doesn't want someone who will treat her like a queen. That's why she got out of her marriage, because she doesn't want men who take responsibility, who actually act like men. That's really sad, and I feel sorry for her, because majority of women nowadays are basically like her, divorced, single, and thinking that they can get kind of man that they want, kind of man that only exists in their delusional dreams. It's unfortunate, but that's reality for you.
Why is it that most average women don't want average men?
Because it's a natural thing for people to want what they can't have. It's
not natural. It's not natural.
It's a natural desire.
No, it's not.
Like,
No,
like
it's not.
average...
No, ma'am, it's not natural.
Okay.
It is not natural. Every other race of woman on here is white women are the next lowest group of married women. They're married at a 54 rate. And you look at an average looking white woman, you're like, ooh, even the women who are unattractive, you're like, ooh, but you look on her finger, you're like, she's married. You're like, who would marry her? You look at her husband and they look like they match because they accept. But in our community, women want the men to look better than them. It's not natural. Black women are living an unnatural existence. You're living opposite to nature. You're living opposite to even the God you say you believe in creation. It's rather devilish, as a matter of fact.
Shout out to the godfather of Kevin Samuels himself for putting this woman in her place. May his soul rest in peace. He was right when he asked the question, why is it that average women don't want average men? And she herself was somewhat correct when she said that women basically don't like going against the natural order of things. They want what they can't have. She wants a 100k man, but unfortunately a 100k man doesn't want her. A 100k man wants a woman who is worth 100k, not in appearance, but what's in here and here. I know this is just a video showcasing how birds live, but it still has a deeper meaning and it's something you can learn from it. It still has something deeper, and it's saying that we should be careful and do our best to protect our children. Don't let your children out of your sight, because the moment you do might be the last time you ever see them. Keep your children safe, raise them the right way, and God bless you as you do so. Oh well, that's it for today's video. I hope you learned something from these videos, guys. From the videos shown, we've seen that women shouldn't be so demanding, shouldn't be so delusional in their desires, in what they want in a man in life. You shouldn't be so high-strung and delusional. It's actually funny when I see these women saying they want a 100k man. Men and women are not equal in any way. We may have equal rights, but that doesn't make us equal as individuals. We're all different. We all have our roles to play, and men, we are the providers, we are the protectors, and we should do our best to look for women who actually want a man who can provide. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you watch some of my other videos, and also feel free to support the channel using the links in the comments section. Oh well, that's it for today's video. But before I go, remember, if she's delusional,
she belongs to the streets.